What's happening, everybody? The Poets here. I'm at HP's headquarters in Palo Alto. This is actually just outside of San Francisco. And what we're doing here is reviewing a lot of HP's newest tech. This one in particular kind of caught my eye. It's the HP Spectre Foldable PC. It has a 2.5K display, OLED, and this display is obviously foldable. I like the color gamut of this. This is something that really kind of pops when you're seeing it firsthand. And with a device like this, HP is calling it a 3-in-1, but it's actually more capable than just a 3-in-1. So let me show you. Now, for many traditional laptops, you'll have your keyboard up here and your mouse, but you can actually slide the keyboard down. This is all magnetic, and that gives you an extra area of display. Plus, the keyboard is actually flexible right here. There's a little hinge, so your trackpad's at an angle. That gives you a little bit more comfort and, of course, more area of the display. In terms of the traditional laptop style, this does have a bit of a stylus on the side, and almost anywhere that you place this, it's actually going to charge the stylus. The magnets are very, very strong. And it also has wireless charging for the keyboard too. So you're going to have a lot of capabilities with this device, and it's very slim for its capabilities, having the keyboard kind of, I want to say built into it, but it's made with this hinge to encompass the keyboard, which is very nice. I've seen a lot of devices that are similar to this, where the keyboard actually has to be external. So this is some really nice convenience. Another way of using it is having the laptop like this. So you have your full display here and here. The crease is actually not really apparent. You just know that it bends up, which is really cool because of its hinge. A nice benefit of how they did the hinge, it's actually very structurally sound. Now, when you fold this down, so it's like a tablet, and you have your pen that comes with it, you can't actually tell where the crease is. That's how much support they've given this. I'm highly impressed because I have a number of foldable devices, and every single one of them, when you roll your finger over, you can definitely tell where the fold is or the crease is. But when you're using the pen for this one, it's completely supported, so I actually can't tell where the crease is. That's impressive. And then, of course, another way of using it is like this. So you have your full screen here and here. I'm very curious to know how people would actually utilize the device in this form factor. So you have a lot of options. You have this one, you have the pure tablet mode, which is great. Then, of course, you can put the keyboard just like that. Have your folded down trackpad, so it's very comfortable on the wrist. Or, of course, your traditional laptop format. So all of these are very nice, very interesting, but I think the main one that's the key seller for this is having this completely open as your 17-inch big OLED 2.5K display. That's just fantastic. And so when you're all done, you can just put the keyboard right there, close it up, attach your pen, and this is actually very, very compact. In the presentation today, they had a big focus on the balance of this device. Because you can open it up and hold it like a book, you don't want one side kind of heavier than the other. So they split the battery into two different parts. So you have the battery kind of on the bottom side, battery on the top side, and altogether it's about 94 watt hours. So that's almost the maximum for flying, which is 99 watt hours, which is impressive. Impressive so much that it actually gives this device just over 12 hours of battery life. I'm very curious to see how this will actually perform in real world testing when people are just doing something like watching a movie, playing some games, or just browsing the web. This does have Wi-Fi 6E. You'll see that in this kind of exploded out panel, all the different devices, it does have the ability to wirelessly charge the keyboard as well as the pen that comes with it. Wi-Fi 6E capabilities. So this is actually really impressive how much technology they put into this very thin device. When you look at this side profile of it, this is only about as thick as, or as thin as a number 2 pencil. So it is impressive how much tech they put into this very thin device. So we have more coverage to come with HP's headquarters, a lot of cool technology. Big shout out to HP for having me out to their Palo Alto site. And yeah, just more to come. If you like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, share it, and I'm looking forward to the next device.